Okay, so welcome back to Let's Play Blackbook. And as an instance for what I was originally thinking of doing at this spot was to do like a D&D type of thing, but I'm not feeling like playing any of the D&D games I have right now. So I'm doing this because I'm having fun with this. I decided I might as well. It won't take me long to get through this part of the story.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Okay, so it won't. I could walk around to avoid it. I don't know what come closer does, but we're going to draw a circle.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
Yep. Here we go. So, that's well versed. You're going to do a 6, which is... yeah, okay. So we're going to do this first. We can do this second. And we're going to do this third, which is going to increase our bless. So we're going to have bless 4 effect. Which adds 4 damage to everything we do. And then it drops by 1, so next time we get plus 3 damage. Okay, and you're going to attack for 3. Cool, cool. And we're going to increase our bless. And that 3 damage is going to be pointless. Okay. So, we can get this, which is well versed, which means every black card we get makes it do more damage, and it's already in the book. We can do firm, which just is it lasts for 3 rounds, and it just provides a black card that is permanently there, making all the rest of these better. But I'm going to get Nava here, I think. This is really tempting, but I'm going to get Nava because it's a well versed firm attack. I'm going to go off to the side here.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare a few coins?
See, this is, I think, originally a Russian game, and the subtitles are translated differently than the voice acting.
I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Give alms to the poor.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, a healing herb.
Why not a sword? Oh, so the valuables you can get: 2 encyclopedia entries, and Balak folktale. So I'm going to go here and set off. It tells you all the things you
Near
could
the
collect,
forest's edge, you see a
which is
white
really
towel
cool.
on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a Birch Charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
So, I could steal the gifts, I could tamper with the charter. I have no reason to do either of these, really. And I don't really know what the point of tampering with the charter is. So, there's probably something I can get out of it. But I'm going to just leave.
Decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigici's folk business, not yours.
And we're going to go to this optional thing off to the side here.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves. Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Yep. That was worthwhile. Go to the lake now. I should be reading the
On a hillside near
tool
the edge
tips.
of a lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
So these are demons. If I read a prayer, they leave. If they come closer, I think they attack me. I'm going to attack.
It only takes a single step for the demons to notice you. In a blink of an eye, 2 enemies stand before you.
Demons at the ridge. Oh, so there's a 4, there's a 2. So we're going to have plenty. We're going to have so much bless. I kind of wish I had that attack all power now. That would have been 7. It was 7 on the turn, but we didn't have an attack, so it only became 6. Okay, so you're going to be removing my bless. Can I kill you? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Ow. I took a damage. Oh, good. I get to heal. Okay. So, you're going to be hitting me for that. I'm going to do that. Try to get a heal next time. Oh, wait. Never mind. So this is a free. It doesn't take up any slots. This gets rid of their positive effects. And this is a attack all. This one I use a lot more. I like this one a lot more. Okay. The river flows through Pullid Ridge. Someone in Polkcha village told me that this river was formed from the tears of Pullid. Sounds like a tall tale. They say 2 men drowned in it this year. Must be quite an unsafe place at night. Old forest near the Kulva River by Bikchi. It has a master. Every forest does. Famous monk Cheerden's herbalist. It is said you can find a lot of good herbs there, only if you are an expert in this, of course. Piney woods to the north of Comgort village. In the autumn you can find mushrooms upon mushrooms there. At one time Kulva flowed through here. Now this place is a swamp. Not far from Comgort, a rich peasant named Mogilevsky built his mansion. That's the guy who keeps coming to us. A small village to the west of the Kolva. I've been there a couple times with old Igor when he had to heal some cows. This is the place he sent a chort for a job. So, I'm going to go here.
Gloomy Windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Okay, if I follow the owl, I get an herb. I'm going to do a... It might also uncover the optional things. I'm going to do follow the owl.
You come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward.
It's an
You
item.
turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
I get +4 health. Periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Okay, so we're going to go into this.
You walk around the windmill and approach the chewed forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
Checking the debris just gets them attacking me. I'm going to try hiding.
The chort swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams.
Ah, well. This is a rather tough fight coming up.
You meet two travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The three of you continue
At
on
the middle
your
of the
journey
night.
together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit. You strike the peasant backhanded. As you glare at your two traveling companions, they transform into black, shadow-cloaked demons.
Ravine demons. Okay. So he's going to hit me for 15 in 3 rounds. He's going to hit me for 2 right now, which is going to bounce off my shield. Okay. And you're going to take 3 now. You're going to take 2 next time. And you're going to remove a positive status with me, which is fine because it's... Okay, okay. Nobody's going to hit me this time. So, you... should be enough? Oh, more than enough. I wasted some effort there. Should have put the waste on you. Or, you know, just punched you. Okay. Bless Nava Rada. Big one was too slow. Yep. Okay, and see, that's what firm does. It stays here. And that goes up. You're going to remove a positive status. I'm going to heal myself. Or I would. Okay. This is really powerful. This is really good. This is also so the first time you use it, it does 2. The second time you use it, it does 4 in the same fight. Go for amen, I think. Okay. The Windmill stands at the border of the worlds between the village and the forest. It is said that the miller is Khaldun himself, but not as strong as old Igor. It said that Chud lived here, a dangerous and unholy place. The ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one would surely leave you crippled. Probably lived here at one time, as the forest name would suggest. Old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. To come across one, however, is a bad omen. After all, they weren't made by Christian hands. So we're going to go to the old windmill.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Okay. Now, go to the door. I'm not going to go in right now.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
Okay, we're going to go to the backyard. We don't want to go in just yet.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
And we get one more health. Ooh. Okay. Adam's head. Okay. Keep going. I apparently can't go that way. Okay. There's one over here. More Adam's head. Okay. Anything this way? Nope. Just this.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall.
So, climbing inside, I'll take some damage.
The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cirdan Uyezd.
This is because it is harder to catch the wind than it is to harness the power of running water. Often windmills were built with a moving roof that was operated with a special lever. The wind could be caught just so that the wind blades could be moving with optimal efficiency. The most effective kind of wind was not the strongest wind, but moderate wind. Before the revolution, blades were fitted with special fabric. They were later fitted with plywood. I'm going to climb inside.
You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Yep. Grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are running. The Chorts here must be completely out of control if they're able to damage a windmill like that. Yep. Okay. Some kind of wheel has been placed here by the miller. Is it an ornament or something else? Okay. There's some eyes there. Okay. Can I get back here? Nope. To the second floor. Chest. Used for various tools at the mill, you find nothing of interest.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
And I'm not going to steal. I'm getting paid for this job. Okay. Pick up the herb from the ground. Wander around a little bit. And you know, here we go. We're going to look at the rift.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirdin.
City in the north of Perm province. They say long ago here lived wide-eyed chewed people. Even today people find idols on their fields. Lots of churches also. This place is as if enchanted.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then?
Okay, short.
And I didn't expect to meet a demon speaking the common tongue. I'm an apprentice witch. Who are you?
Ah, a demon, you say? Oh, you see, maiden, I'm not a common short. I am known as the 13th brother. I am the guardian of the village, the forest, and the secret hidden garden and its heart. I'm also the guardian of this windmill. All of this is me, the unseen master, at your service.
What kind of name is that? The 13th brother?
It is a name whispered through time and across many lands, until it became my name, that is. I will tell you the story, if you want to hear it, of course. There is still time until the dawn.
Tell me.
Well, come on then. Tell me. I'm a scholar of evil spirits and the demons of the world.
It is good to meet a sorceress that doesn't immediately hurl herbs and venomous phrases before engaging in the more sophisticated art of conversation. Very well, so you're interested. A long time ago, I had 12 brothers. I was the 13th brother, the youngest. At that time, there was a war, and we were enlisted, you might say. I served under the strongest and most capable commander. He kept me alive, and so I became the last of my brothers, the 13th, and the only one remaining. After all those years, fate has brought me here. Why are you here, then?
Miller.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
I've not ever tried one of these because I've gotten to this one the first.
You were summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller. But I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
So if I agree, things are going to be that much more difficult, because having demons on hand is going to, without sending them out to pester people, is going to reduce my stats. but I'm kind of interested in the story. So we're going to go with
Well,
it.
so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem. There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
You're not all that strong. I mean, you're powerful, and it's time for a new video. We're going to go to the fight with him in the next video. See you then.